taking the puppies for a walk.
A little walk for the dogs. Oh my god.
It's not going well.
No.
We have not trained them very well. The only one that's
Otto's
good
fine.
is Otto. He came to us that way.
There he is.
Look at him.
There he is, buddy.
Such a good boy.
Buddy. And give the puppy some water. There he goes. Yes. Drink water. Stop.
Yeah.
Stop. She hates sitting still. Gonna put him in the backpack. All right. Whoop. There you go, buddy. Safe and sound.
There he goes.
Safe and sound in the backpack. There he is. Hi, buddy. Hi. Put that right on top of you. A little bit of cool down, huh? Yeah. Old man needs a rest sometimes, huh? All right. Scott, come on over here, bud. Come on. Careful.
I'm being careful.
You got us slinging. There he is. Mr. America. Oh, look. There's a little backpack. Hi, buddy. Hi. You comfy? He's panting and just doing his own thing. That's a good boy.
Is we are going to try and do our budgeting info while we take the pups for a walk.
Yeah.
And hopefully it turns out well. If not, you get to see a shitty video. So, we budgeted in a couple of ways. The first thing that we did, let me get away from this child because Luna hates children. The first thing we did was we decided together that whatever our tax return was, it was all going straight into savings for the trip.
Yeah, pretty much. So, diligently, we decided to pack that money away and not use it for bills and other student debts and stuff and paying off our cars.
Yeah, like we could have used it for a lot of different things. We decided not to.
But we have our whole life to pay off those things, and we don't have our whole life to travel like we're going to travel. So.
Yes, we did that first.
Yep.
And then we decided, the way that Ben gets paid, he gets 26 paychecks per year, but
Yep.
those fall sometimes where, I'm like so out of breath, where he gets 3 paychecks in 1 month, and then 2 paychecks in others. We took one of those months of his paychecks and
I put it directly into savings.
put the whole thing
Yeah.
into savings in one of those 3 paycheck months. So we lived as if we only had a 2 paycheck month.
Lived as normal, basically.
Yeah.
So.
Instead of a 3. The other thing that we did is we started saving like random bits of money. So when we came home with change, we put it in a little box that says Adventure Fund.
Yeah. The classic change jar, but made it a little bit to our own.
So we have that, and then I started saving part. So the way that we decided to do it was the money that we saved for tax return and from that one paycheck, all of that was meant for the hotel and the flights. So we had a certain amount set aside for those things, and so we decided to go with our flights and then an Airbnb, so it was a little bit less expensive to do an Airbnb. And then if we like end up staying in a different city for one night, it's not a big deal. We're not missing out on that night at the hotel because it's an Airbnb and it's inexpensive.
I was gonna say, yeah, inexpensive. We're spending. It's less money than our honeymoon was last year, but we're also getting like the same amount of stuff, and our flights are better this time too. So that was really cool.
Yeah. And then we decided that the remaining money that we save is going to be for all of our travel while we're there.
Vouchers and stuff.
So when we take trains and stuff like that, entrance tickets into any sort of sightseeing, whatever, which we like to do a lot of. We like to go to museums and architecture and stuff like that. So all of our funds for that we're saving separately. And so I'm more in charge of that savings amount than Ben is, since we used his paycheck for the other stuff. So I'm a really bad saver. I'm really bad with money. Like, I cannot save money. In my pocket, I want to buy stuff. Like, it's bad. So I looked at a bunch of different savings apps, and the one that I settled on is called Capital. So, by the way, this is not a sponsored video. No sponsorships. Nobody pays us for anything.
Nope.
So with Capital, I can set rules and attach my bank account
He
to
went down
it.
inside the backpack.
Auto power. So I set rules that are weekly rules, and they attach to my bank account. And the rules that I set up are every week it takes out $50 from my bank account.
Yep.
And then it also takes out, every time I use my debit card, it rounds up to the nearest $2, and it takes out that extra and puts it in the savings account. So at the end of 12 weeks, that's technically like $600. So we're about halfway through our 12 weeks, and I think I actually started saving a little bit before that.
I think you did too.
Like maybe another 4 weeks, maybe. With all the time, with those weeks, I'm already over 75% of the way to the $1,000. Now, I don't intend to stop saving when I hit the 1,000, and then Ben also has a Capital account, and he only does the
I only
change.
do the roundup right now,
Yeah, the roundup rule is all that he does for now. And he has a smaller goal, like $200 or something, right?
Yeah, just I guess auxiliary expenditures, whatever's in there we'll use, but I just set it to 250 just to set it. So if it winds up being like $50, it's that extra $50 we can use, or at least have for something when we come back if we're short on cash. So.
Yeah, like when we come back and have to eat in like the airport, which is hella expensive.
Yeah.
We'll do that.
Maybe this time we'll get somewhere where there's actually food, you know?
Oh my god, yeah. We'll have to tell, that'll be a story time sometime.
Story time later on about our honeymoon trip back.
It was terrible.
Rough.
But you know what, we're traveling again. We didn't let it deter us.
We also have a way better airline this time and a way better time frame for when we're traveling. So.
Yeah. So I'm hoping that I can get my part of the savings up to at least $1,200. I'd be more comfortable. Ooh. I'd be more comfortable with a little bit more than that, but it's fine. So, yeah, that is how we save for our trip, and that's how we are budgeting and have budgeted so far. Sorry, this is really disjointed, but we filmed yesterday and then realized that we didn't film anything else.
Anything.
Okay, featured song.
Minute work down under. Minute work down under. Work.
Down under.
Down under. You sound like you're from London. I'm London, you make a model language.
It's like
6 foot 4 and full of muscle. I come from London.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Don't forget.
So, here we are.
Here we are.
Also, I think we're going to start posting on Thursdays instead of Tuesdays because I edit and post the videos, and it's going to be way easier for me to do that like on Tuesday, Wednesday, and then upload it Thursday. So, that's what's going to happen. Stay tuned. Stay tuned for next week. We should have something interesting for you if I remember to film it. And then I think we're going to do another Italy series the week after that.
Yeah.
Fun stuff coming up.
Pretty fun.
See you next time.
Bye. Yeah, so the blonde gets on a plane. She's got a coach ticket, but she sits in first class. The flight attendant told her to move, and she won't move. And she's like, I'm blonde, I'm busty. I'm going to first class to London. So she went with the co-pilot. The co-pilot comes over and says, ma'am, you're going to need to move because you do not have a first class ticket. You've got a coach ticket. And the lady's like, listen, I'm blonde, I'm busty, and I am beautiful. I am going to first class in London. Blondes always go first class. And he didn't know what to do. He'd never had anybody talk to him that way before. So he said, he's like, I guess I better go get the captain, the pilot of this thing. So he goes and gets the main pilot, brings him back, and he says, hey, there's this blonde lady back there that refuses to move from first class. And he's like, don't worry, I got this. I speak blonde. So he goes over to the blonde lady, whispers something in her ear. Her eyes get huge. They get wide. And she hops up out of her chair and runs back to her seat in coach. And they're like, what? This guy, come on, this is crazy. So they were like, well, what did you tell her? And he said, well, I told her only coach is going to London.
That's good.
I was like, that's a perfect one. That's an Ed Buckles joke right there. That's all. That's
you would like that. 62, 71.
Only first class is going to London.
Only first class is going to London. I remember that one.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
Did you hear about the two blondes that their father wanted to be buried at sea?
No.
And they drowned digging his grave. They're really bad, aren't they? They're really bad.
You know why? I can't tell you the one about God. You know why God is Polish, right?
Sure. What is it? Why is God Polish?
I can't tell you.
Why not?
Mom's here.
Oh.